Dear students, in today's class we are going to discuss about topic set introduction in our subject formal languages and automata theory. First, what is meant by set? A set is a well-defined collection of distinct elements. Distinct means different elements. Okay, it's a combination of different elements, and it will not be having any duplicate elements. Example: consider set A. Name of the set is A, and here it has a number of values. Now see all the values. All the values are different values. Hence, this is a set. Now consider B is equal to 1, 3, 5, and 1. This has repeated values, that is duplicate values, right? So this is not a set. Now coming into notation of sets, while while declaring a set, we should name the set in the uppercase. Okay. Whenever we use alphabets inside the set, we should use them in lowercase. That is Z, A, all these things. Okay. While naming a set, it should be in uppercase, whereas the elements of the set should be in lowercase. Okay. Now the important thing is we have two notations, that is these two. Whenever we use this represents belongs, this represents does not belong. Okay. Whenever x belongs to A means x is a member of the set A. Whereas if I define x does not belong to A, then X is not a member of set A. Okay, these are the basics, and we will move on to empty set and subset now. A set that has no elements is called as empty set or null set. Okay, we can call either as empty set or null set. It is represented by using 5 value. Okay, now consider this set A is equal to 1 and 2. Let it be. Okay, now find the cardinality. Cardinality means the number of elements in the given set. Okay, for this set, the answer will be there are two elements, so the answer will be 2. Now consider set name B. Okay, it has no elements. Okay, now finding the cardinality of set B. Can you guess the answer? This is represented by using the value 5, right? So there is a value inside this. So finding cardinality of an empty set, the answer should be 1 and not be 0. Okay, keep in mind that cardinality of an empty set is always 1, not 0. Okay. Now, what is meant by subset? Now, let me wait. Okay. Now, consider any two sets. Okay, let it be A and B. A has two elements, 1 and 2, and B has four elements, that is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Now, a set now set A is a subset of B if all the elements in A are there in set B. Okay. Can you understand? Set A has two values, 1 and 2. 1 and 2 is there in B. So A is a subset of B. That's an important point to remember. That is, um, while considering any set, okay, let it be empty set or that has n values. Let it be for all these sets. Okay, 5 will always be a subset of every set. Okay, make a note of it. Okay, after that, what is new proper subset? Now consider second one, that is A equal to 1 and 2, and B has same two values 1 and 2, right? Now, now if we consider subset, 1 and 2 is there in both A and B. Therefore, what we can finalize, A is a subset of B and B is a subset of A, right? Now, while considering proper subset, what we have to do is consider this example. First example, A is set has two values, that is 1 and 2, and B has four values, right? Uh, what we have to consider in proper subset is 1 and 2 should be there in B, and additionally minimum one value should be there in B. If that is the condition, it will be proper subset. Considering second example, that is A is equal to 1 comma 2 and B is equal to 1 comma 2, A is a subset of B and B is a subset of B. There is no doubt in that. But while considering proper subset, what we have to check is, consider this example, A is equal to 1 and 2 and B has 1 and 2 and additionally some other values. In that case, it is called as proper subset. Okay. If B has additional values other than the values inside A, it is called as proper subset. Okay. Hope you understood this. Next, set identity and set cardinality. Set equality. Two sets are said to be equal if and only if they contain exactly the same elements. That is, you can tell the second example. That is, A equal to 1 comma 2 and B is equal to 1 comma 2. This both these sets have same value. So this is called as set equality. Okay, that is, consider this example. What is A? A has 5 elements, that is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Whereas B has a condition x. Value of x will be dependent on a condition, that is x is an odd number less than 10, right? What are the odd numbers less than 10? 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9, right? Therefore A and B are equal. Okay. Now cardinality of set means number of elements in a set. Okay, that is, now considering A equal to 1 comma 2. What is the cardinality of a set? That is, we have to write like this. And what is the cardinality means? Number of elements in the given set. That is, A is equal to 2. Okay. These are the references. Okay. Thank you.